They hiss, move around, bite people, and animals that don't know what's coming. The World Health Organization says that snakes bite about 5.4 million people each year, which kills between 81 and 138,000. Venomous snakes kill their prey by injecting poison from their fangs. The poison comes from a gland in the snake's mouth that has been changed through evolution. Researchers wrote in the journal Frontiers of Ecology and Evolution in 2019 that this type of venom has changed over millions of years to cause severe reactions in its victims, such as paralysis, blood loss, tissue death, and inflammation. Today, in this video, we will talk about the 10 most venomous snakes in the world, but before we start our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon. Number 10. The fer-de-lance or terciopelo is the first snake on our list of the most poisonous in the world. It is responsible for the most snake bite deaths in its area. The fer-de-lance lives in South and Central America and Mexico and Brazil. It is one of the most dangerous pit vipers. This snake can grow to 8 feet long and weighs between 10 and 13 pounds on average. It lives in many places where people live, which is probably why it has so many bites on its record. Depending on the species, each bite from the terciopelo contains an average of 500 milligrams of poison. Knowing that it takes only 3 milligrams to kill a mouse, you can only imagine that this snake is just as dangerous to people. It can kill an average of 6 with a single bite. Number 9. King Cobra. The King Cobra is one of the most poisonous snakes in the world, and there's a good reason for that. Not only does it inject between 400 and 1,000 milligrams of venom with each bite, but one bite is strong enough to kill about 11 people. The King Cobra lives in Southern Asia and can grow to be 10 to 13 feet long, which is much longer than any other poisonous snake. Research shows that the high level of neurotoxins and cytotoxins in King Cobra bites can kill a person in as little as 30 minutes. Also, because of how long the snake is, it tends to bite higher up on the body. Many cobras have a unique way of protecting themselves that makes them rise into the air with their hoods spread out in a threatening way. Number 8. Boomslang. The boomslang lives in trees in most of Africa, especially in Swaziland, Botswana, Namibia, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. As you can see, the boomslang has a very strong bite, even though it only puts out 1 to 8 milligrams at a time, but the LD50 is so low that a single bite would be enough to kill a person. What's even more dangerous than the venom from the boomslang would be the bite that it gives them, giving the person a false sense of security. Boomslang are known for biting people and not hurting them, at least not right away. Many people who get bitten by a boomslang think that it is a dry bite or a dose that won't kill them. Number 7. Russell's viper. The bite of this snake is especially dangerous because 40 to 70 milligrams of Russell's viper's venom is enough to kill the average person. In Sri Lanka, Burma, and India, the Russell's viper kills more people than any other snake. The snake lives in open grasslands all over Indian subcontinent. It hunts in places with a lot of people. Not only does it make the Russell's viper very dangerous because of how close it is, but it can also bite. When Russell's viper bites, it often causes localized swelling and bleeding, depending on how bad the bite is. The bad effects can last up to 2 weeks. Statistics show that more than 30% of people who get bitten but didn't go to the hospital die from kidney failure. Number 6. Black Mamba. You've probably heard about the Black Mamba and how dangerous it is, and how scary it is. Known to be the Black Mamba, which lives in sub-Saharan Africa, has a bite that is stronger than almost any other snake, and on this list, it is also huge. It is usually 10 feet long, and is Africa's biggest poisonous snake. Plus, it can raise its body in the air like a cobra, and it often bites more than once, snapping quickly before running away at up to 12 miles per hour. When it comes to the Black Mamba's bite, its fangs have a very dangerous type of poison, even though it can inject 100 to 400 milligrams of venom in one bite. Most people die 6 to 14 hours after being bitten. Most of the symptoms start in as little as 10 minutes, which makes this snake very scary. Number 5. Eastern brown snake. Because of how powerful its poison is, the eastern brown snake is thought to be the second most dangerous terrestrial snake in Australia. This snake is the one that causes the most deaths from snake bites. This is because just 3 milligrams of its poison is enough to kill the average person, but it is also because of where the snake lives. It likes to hunt in areas with lots of people, so it runs into people more often than it should. The amount of venom an eastern brown snake injects depends on its size, but that doesn't make a bite from a young snake any less dangerous. The venom of eastern brown snakes affect the way your blood clots by going after coagulation factors in your body. People usually die from internal bleeding or a heart attack, so it's best to be careful around this fast-moving snake. Number 4. Duba Sea Snake. The Duba Sea Snake lives on flat coral reefs in the Coral Sea, in the Afro Sea, in the Timor Sea, and the Indian Ocean. It is a very poisonous snake and has a very strong bite, but there aren't many reports of this snake killing people. With a LD50 of 0.04 milligrams, this sea snake could probably kill a passing scuba diver with a single bite if it's angry. Even though it is the most poisonous sea snake in the world, the Duba Sea Snake doesn't kill very many people. This is because our oceans are so big. Number 3. Forest Cobra. There is a cousin of the King Cobra that can kill a person with just one bite. In fact, a single bite from a forest cobra is strong enough and makes enough poison to kill 65 fully grown people. This is because both its low LD50 score of 0.22 and the large amount of poison it can inject make it dangerous, with an average bite size of 570 milligrams and a maximum bite size of 1,100 milligrams. The forest cobra is just as dangerous as many other poisonous snakes. Forest cobra lives in Africa and is very flexible in what it eats and how it acts. It doesn't often meet people because it prefers to live alone in places like forests, rivers, and grasslands. Number 2. Coastal Taipan. The name Coastal Taipan might make you think that this snake only lives near the ocean, but it can be found all over Australia. This very poisonous snake, which is also called the common taipan, can kill up to 56 people with just one bite. The coastal taipan is a snake you should stay away from because it has a very low LD50 number and only injects a small amount of venom compared to other poisonous snakes. If a coastal taipan bites you, the neurotoxins in the venom could change your body for the rest of your life. Even if someone got medical help within 2 hours of being bitten, they could still have their breathing stopped and their kidneys fail. Number 1. Inland Taipan. The inland taipan has the lowest LD50 of all the snakes in this area at a whopping 0.01 milligrams. It is thought to be the most poisonous and dangerous snake in the world, even though the inland taipan only bites with 44 to 110 milligrams of venom. This is enough to kill 289 people. Not only does it have poison more than 80% of the time, but it can also bite more than once. Even though the inland taipan is powerful, it is thought to be tame and would rather not be around people at all costs. If this snake bites you, you must go to an emergency room as soon as possible. The neurotoxins in the snake's venom are so strong that a fully grown person could die from them in as little as 45 minutes. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching and see you next time.